Show you how quick and easy turning a beautiful custom pen can be. Let's get started. When wood turning, follow all manufacturer's safety guidelines, wear a face shield, and use proper dust protection. First, select a pen blank, mark a reference and center line, then cut the blank in two. Now mark the center of each blank for drilling. Using a pen blank drilling vise or a block clamp, drill a 7mm hole completely through each blank. Now we'll prepare the brass tubes by lightly scuffing them with sandpaper. This will help the adhesive bond the tube to the blank. Next, glue the brass tubes into the drilled blanks using CA glue or epoxy, making sure the end of the brass tube is not left sticking out of the blank. When the glue is dry, use a barrel trimmer to square the ends of each pen blank, making sure to stop at or just before you reach the brass tube. Trimming the ends of the blanks eliminates the risk of unsightly gaps and ensures a proper fit when the pen is assembled. In preparation for turning, mount the pen mandrel into the headstock and assemble the blanks onto the mandrel in this order: bushing, blank, center mark towards the center of the mandrel, bushing, blank, with the matching center mark facing the first blank, bushing, then add the knurled tightening nut. The bushings act as a sizing gauge indicating the finished diameter of the pen blanks. The center marks on the blanks ensure proper grain alignment when the pen is assembled. Now we're ready to turn. Using a spindle gouge, turn the corners off the blanks, starting at one end of the blank, working toward the opposite end. Turn both blanks to a cylinder until they are slightly larger than the bushings. Now, remove the tool rest and sand the blanks, starting with 180 grit, sanding through at least 400 grit. With the lathe stopped, apply a liberal coat of Mylan's friction polish using a lint-free rag. Next, turn the lathe on to around 2000 RPMs and apply more friction polish, then buff. Allow the lathe to run for a minute or two between coats to allow the finish to set before applying the next. Adding multiple coats will result in a higher gloss finish. Now apply a small amount of Renaissance wax to a rag and lightly buff the blanks to a final finish. When you remove the finished pen barrels from the mandrel, be sure to keep the barrels in the proper order so the grain will align properly after assembly. Now we are ready to assemble our pen. Using a pen press or bench vise, press the writing tip into the end of one barrel, making sure the tip and pen barrel are properly aligned before pressing together. Improper alignment can result in a broken pen. Next, press the twist mechanism into the opposite end of the pen barrel, making sure to stop shy of the indent on the transmission. Install the pen refill in the twist mechanism and actuate to see if the refill extends beyond the writing tip. The mechanism can be carefully pressed further into the pen barrel as needed to increase the amount of refill that is exposed when writing. Now, slip the clip onto the stepped portion of the end cap. It will only slide on partially, so don't attempt to force it. Press the clip cap assembly into the end of the upper pen barrel. Slide the center band over the twist mechanism, then slide the clip cap barrel over the exposed twist mechanism to complete the pen. You can align the grain of both barrels by simply twisting the top barrel as needed until the grain is properly aligned. Now we have a beautiful, handcrafted slimline pen that anyone would love to have as their own. Visit us online at woodturnerscatalog.com for a complete line of America's finest pen making supplies at exceptional prices.